Hello and welcome to Paws for Thought at Home Edition. Once again, I'm Simon Hyatt, very happy to be joined by Jasmine Hansen, who is on location at the Saskatoon SPCA. Once again, she's got a friend with her. He's not big, he's not red, but his name's Clifford. Tell us a little bit about him.
Yes, contrary to his name, Clifford is a little guy, but we thought it was a good name for him, so We're going with that. Clifford here is about 6 years old. We're guessing him to be a poodle shih tzu mix of some kind, but we're not entirely sure. Clifford was brought to the shelter by Saskatoon Animal Control Agency just last week. He didn't have any tags on him, no microchip, and no owner came forward to claim him as their own. So Clifford has moved up for adoption. A couple things you should know about Clifford if you're interested in adopting. He's a very sweet guy. As you can see, he's a total cuddle bug, but he is a little bit shy and timid in new environments and when he meets new people. So if you're looking to adopt a dog like Clifford, we would ideally look for a family that has a little bit of extra patience just to help him build up his confidence level. Clifford may find children a little bit frightening if they don't know how to handle a dog or act around a shy dog. So if you're thinking of adopting Clifford and you have kids, make sure they understand that he has a comfort zone, and that's okay.
Absolutely. Some great tips there as well. We want to remind people about the tips that they should be keeping in mind during these hotter days that we're experiencing here in Saskatoon. And already it sounds like we've started to see it, Jasmine, starting to get those calls as people are still leaving their dogs in cars.
They are. Unfortunately, we talk about this every year, but the message still hasn't got out there, so we'll talk about it again. The Hot Dog Campaign is a public service announcement reminding you of the dangers of leaving your pets unattended in vehicles during the spring and summer months. Dogs are much more susceptible to heat exhaustion than humans are. A lot of people don't realize that. And even on a normal, 20-degree spring or summer day, the temperature within your car can rise to dangerous temperatures in just a few minutes. Our animal protection officers have actually responded to over 65 calls of this kind so far this summer, and we've actually had to seize 3 dogs from dangerously hot vehicles because they may not have survived otherwise. So we're getting these calls, we're responding, but the best thing to do is please leave your animals at home so that we don't have to come and tell you not to do that.
Absolutely. And of course, that's the main thing that people think of when they think of keeping animals safe during the summertime weather. But there are other ways that the summer weather can affect them. What are some other things that people should remember as the temperature climbs?
Absolutely. Well, our critters have fur coats, so spring and summer is a very toasty time for them. It's important to keep this in mind when you're bringing them outside and taking them for walks. Of course, exercise is important, but you have to be conscious of the hot weather. Things like pavement and concrete can get very hot and be very uncomfortable on their paw pads, and the hot weather can have an adverse reaction on them. Even if they're appearing to just pant a little bit more than normal, if they start to look lethargic, you should really get them indoors to a cool area or at least find some shade as soon as possible. It's also important, if you have your pets outside, make sure that there is always a source of water available. It's just as important for our pets to stay hydrated as it is for us in the hot weather.
Yeah, let's all get out there and enjoy that warm weather, but let's make sure everyone stays safe, including the 4-legged members of the family. Jasmine, thanks so much once again for chatting with us. Have yourself a great week.
Thanks, Simon.